Dr. Oetkar's state-of-the-art facility at Bhiwadi, Rajasthan. Another feather in the cap for Blue Star's integrated MEP services. Blue Star's experience and ability to take on complex MEP projects spanning HVAC, firefighting, plumbing, electrical and low-voltage services made the company the perfect choice for Dr. Oetkar when they planned their food processing facility in Rajasthan. Dr. Oetkar is one of Germany's largest fully privately owned diversified industrial groups with a turnover of 9.2 billion euros and today, taking advantage of the Make in India program, Dr. Oetkar India has constructed a state-of-the-art industrial food processing unit to manufacture their range of agri-based processed foods in Bhiwadi, Rajasthan. The facility spans 20,000 square meters of built-up area and comprises their production, R&D, warehouses for raw and finished goods, administrative and technical facilities, HVAC, including 3 235TR chillers and all associated hardware. Plumbing and water treatment systems, including RO and WTP systems, hydro-pneumatic systems and associated hardware. Entire firefighting systems and associated systems. Few of the unique highlights of Blue Star's role at the site are: in the electrical outdoor HT installation, international standards for execution quality were maintained and grid earthing along with soil replacement was installed, which enabled better under sandy soil condition. Well-designed and extensive 340-meter bus ducts were installed at a height of over 6 meters between the transformers, DGs, local outdoor isolators and the LT panels. 3 1010 kVA DGs and a 380 kVA DG were installed successfully, along with 2 units of underground 25 kiloliter tanks for storing and distributing high-speed diesel. An underground wastewater treatment plant and firefighting room were huge challenges, well handled by Blue Star. The underground room also houses the RO system and the vacuum distillation plant. All panels had to be wall-mounted to strict German standards. The execution was flawless. In the HVAC pump room, all necessary supports for the installation of all the vertical pumps were efficiently executed despite the space constraints. The process cooling pumps, a buffer tank and piping were also accommodated in the same limited space. All the bus ducts emanating from the transformers and DG sets and terminating at the panels required precise engineering deftly handled by Blue Star. In the control room and the UPS room, the fire detection panel was installed along with a wall-mounted gas-based suppression system. MEP work in the production areas included imported cable trays with special imported support systems, Trox diffusers, wall-mounted machinery panels, aspiration system for fire detection, PA systems, smoke extraction systems and sprinkler systems that were installed at heights that were 3 times the usual. MEP work in the warehouse included the installation of LED high bay lights, duct and cable tray supports at heights 3 times the usual, and the installation of FHCs. All challenges were well handled by Blue Star. The cold room at site was also installed by Blue Star. The fire detection and suppression systems here were set up along with the puff panel installations. In the admin block, which houses the offices and the worker change rooms, 37 cassette units and 2 FCUs were installed, along with a fire hydrant cabinet and an extensive electrical and fire detection service. Motion detection lighting systems were used in these areas. On the mezzanine floor, as well as on the mezzanine service corridor, 9 floor-mounted AHUs and 7 heat recovery units were installed in 3 AHU rooms along with room acoustics. 3 variable speed air-cooled screw chillers were installed on the terrace. FHCs and fire pipes along with tanks, and all the smoke extraction fans were also installed on the terrace. Blue Star also installed exterior lighting systems on the campus. Area lighting was achieved through a pole-mounted lighting system. Facade lighting was also installed. An external hydrant system was also installed in the campus for firefighting purposes. Included cable trays and supports, grills, diffusers, couplings, gas-based fire suppression system, chillers and pumps. Since no welding was allowed, Blue Star used imported couplings without any welding. Spiral ducts with imported grills and diffusers were also used in the project to suit the high standards demanded. Safety standards were also very high at the site, and given Blue Star's own focus on safety, Blue Star was well up to the task. Most of the work was carried out at a height of 12 meters to 13 meters, which is much higher than the height of the usual ceilings. Hence, scissor lifts were extensively used as a precautionary safety measure for these unusual heights. Only approved aluminium scaffolds, best of the safety equipments like fall arresters and proper safety supervision were used to achieve a 0 man-hour loss safety record for the project.